Statistics, Modeling, and Finance. Chapter 3, Measures of Dispersion, page 11. Average absolute deviation. The definition of average absolute deviation is the sum of the absolute deviations divided by the number of observations. This definition really describes the formula for calculating average deviation, which is the A period D period stands for average absolute deviation. That E, Greek looking E, stands for the sum of. X stands for the observed value of any variate in the distribution. The X with a line on it, on top of it, stands for the mean. And N stands for the number of observations. Let's look at another definition that should prove helpful. Absolute deviation is the difference between an observation and the measure of central tendency, such as the arithmetic mean or median for that array, without regard as to the sign, positive or negative, of the difference. For example, if the observed value is 6 and the mean of these observations is 10, then the difference or deviation would be 6 minus 10 or negative 4. Dropping the negative sign would yield the absolute deviation, which in this case would be 4. End of page. Page 12. Average absolute deviation. Average deviation. Suppose you pooled comparable land sales from market area 1 and found the data listed in column 1 below. Then you went to market area 2 and found the values listed in column 2. The prices are expressed in terms of sale prices per acre. In which data set would you expect to find a lower average absolute deviation? Shows market area 1, 35,000, market area 2, 50,000, and so on. What's the range in column 2? Let's see if we are right. Let's do the math. Follow along with me as we process column 1 according to the formula. And then we'll let you do column 2 by yourself. First, we have to calculate the mean of column 1. How much is that? Dig out your HP12C, plug in the numbers, and use the Greek E-looking button with the plus key just to the left of the addition key. The keystrokes on the calculator are as follows. 35,000, and so on, all the way up to 38,000. Then you hit the blue shift button, G, and then you press the X with the little dash on top button, which means the mean average key. That equals 37,000, the mean average. What do you get? End of page.